All right, you see I've missed this right here, okay? Oversight, all right? But you got to come back and touch these areas up, and I'll show you techniques for not making a mess when you're trying to do some detailing, all right? And then you get it, I don't know, let's see, can you see? Yeah, right there you can see, all right? So we are going to clean that up, okay? We're going to cover that, and I'll show you how. Okay, but I believe on the rest of these doors, there's just that one door, all right, out of all of these, okay? This is going to flip down from the top, so it'll be exposed. So I stained the back side of that, where you can see on this, all right, it's left. There's no sense in staining the back side because this is your drawer face, okay? So just where they're going to flip completely over, all right, is where I stained them, okay, like this here, all right? Now, there's poly on this side. So now I'm going to show you how to catch this edge without making a mess right in this area right here, all right? And because you could just make the matters worse if you're not careful. All right, you want to dry brush, all right? That means you dip your brush in here and you swipe off, okay, the excess. I can even check it here, all right? You can see it's not running, all right? It's just kind of there. There's no excess, okay? Now, so what we're going to do is on this edge, because if I tried to take this brush and slide it across, I'm going to apply it up at the top and overlap the edge at the top. It's going to be all over the detail down here where we don't want it. We want it just on that edge. So just take your brush, okay, run it at an angle and just kind of just come upward just ever so slightly. Touch it up. And there you are, almost complete, all right? Now I can come flat, okay? And just let it float it, and then just kind of catch the edge. All right, nice. Now there's a little bit of stain right here on the top. I don't know if you can see it in the viewer, but all you need to do is take a clean part of your cloth, all right, and then just lightly swipe over, all right, and you can see that little bit of stain here at the tip of my finger, well, middle of my finger, all right, and then that's done, all right. No mess, quick and easy, all right? Now, I've got the same thing, a little bit going on, right, in this area right here, okay? And again, all I'm going to do is just take this, okay, just kind of catch it up. See, right there, see that? Done. Now I can just kind of catch here if I want to. All right. And it's going to come towards it. Just kind of press it into that edge. And bam. Nice. Okay. Now, if there's any excess, all right, we are going to just take this rag, pull it firm against your finger so it's held in place, all right, and just lightly wipe at the top edge, right at the top, okay, nice, okay, and you can see where I hit it with my sander. Some of you would see that right there. You can see where I hit it. That's why you want to be so careful with that sander and not get it so close into that corner, okay? And that's why you don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm going to continue. I don't like how this is looking right here. At that point, I see some lightness, right? And again, just going to wipe this. Now, again, dry brushing, okay? We're going to see, should have enough paint on the brush, on the bristles, to catch this area. This was an oversight, a holiday, and you see there's enough paint to cover, all right? No dripping, no running. There's just enough paint on these bristles to cover that area. And when I'm done, you'll never know. All right. And you see what the brush looks like. There's no bristles, you know, spread out and everything's all right. As we come in here to get this area right there, you know, you want to make the back look just as good as the front, okay? And if that's your goal, you're going to do a good job. But you got, knowing these tips and tricks make the difference, all right? Or else you could create a big mess trying to touch it up. And that's part of the learning curve, but if you know the right way, it makes all the difference in the world. All right, and I'm seeing some more here, see? Right there on this edge. Although you can't really see it, really. But it's right there. And this is why you dry brush. If you've never heard of that before, I think it should be making sense. It's a oh yeah moment. Oh yeah, cool, that works. I'm going to remember that. Well, you can always refer back to this video. In the event you go, you know, I don't quite remember. Ken showed me something, easy to tips and tricks, etc. But I don't quite remember what it was. Man, 3 months ago, right? Now you got your project you're on. And again, okay, you can see this little spot right there. Again, I'm going to catch it at an angle. All right. There's the angle. And I'm getting it just right there, keeping the bristles against the material. All right. Complete. All right. Mission accomplished. Nice. Now, am I seeing some lightness right there? Is that reflection? Let's raise this up. See. I think it's just the reflection of the light. Cool. All right. Knowing these little tips I just showed you make the difference. Okay, again, here's another area. I don't know how I missed this, but it happens. Okay. And again, I got this brush at a slight angle. Okay. This side's a flatter side of the bristles of the brush. Okay, and I'm still transferring the stain to this door. All right. There it is. All right. And when I put the poly on here. All right, now I'm going to go over this. St. Cooper, hey, how's it going, my friend? I have the whole series on how to stain these doors and drawers. I'm in my playlist. If that's something you ever want to learn how to do, I have a playlist on sanding and staining and doing all of it, okay? And so this is the cabinet that's going on, all right? And so I'm showing you how to touch these up. If you don't know these little tricks, it can really be a mess trying to do this. You're welcome. We're talking about dry brushing, all right? And I just barely stick the tips of these bristles in there, all right? Then I wipe it off on the edge, all right? Because we want just a very small amount of stain on that bristles. As you can see, I'll demonstrate here. Okay, that's a little bit heavy, but I'm going to wipe a little bit more off because there's a little bit too much stain on these bristles because we want to dry brush, right? So you have just enough on here to cover, all right? And it looks light right in this area right here. So I'm going to take my, right there, you can see that white. Okay, that's the wood barely bleeding through. So I'm going to take my bristle, turn it sideways with that line, and then just kind of apply. See, this way I'm not running the stain everywhere. It's not running down the edge and creating a mess, see, because the bristles are dry. Yes, it is shiny. The black has a gloss, and this is a stain. Regular stains do not have a gloss, okay? Now, since that's a flat surface right there, I'm going to go ahead and take this and now kind of just spread and blend it in right here in that area. Okay. And there you have it. Okay, done. No mess. Nobody had ever known. Okay, now oak, this is an oak wood. This is an oak door. And oak, the grain is very coarse, all right? And so it absorbs it and it resists it because of the coarseness of the grain, all right? And this is the back side. You want to make the back side, there's where the hinges go. You want to make the back side look as good as the front side, all right? And so, like I was saying, I have a video, I have a playlist from start to finish. See, there's a little dust right here. I'm just going to take my clean rag. I'm just going to wipe that dust off. Gone, okay? I'm going to spray this with poly, and then I'm going to go get the hinges. All right, here's another miss. All right, and here again, I'm just going to catch it in this groove. Okay, and it's going to come across. Done. All right, and that I can test. I can check that. All right. Okay. Just kind of put this underneath there. Just kind of run it along the face. And there's nothing on it. It's clean. All right. But that way you can test it. Okay. Now, now I'm going to take my poly. I'm going to spray it with poly. And I'm always going to shake your hands up, even if it doesn't say it, because it's going to sit. And there's going to be sediment. There's going to be, not sediment, but there's going to be chemicals that are going to they're not going to stay mixed together. And so to make sure all the chemicals are mixed, you just want to mix, shake it up. All right. Okay, I'm going to make sure there's no dust. Oh, you know, I'm getting ahead of myself. I am going to take 600 grit sandpaper, and I'm going to go over this with the 600 grit lightly. Go over it. Okay, 600. Okay, and so we're going to flip this over. Okay, now I got to zoom out. Okay, so I'm going to do this right here. I've got very light pressure as I do this. And the pressure's on the back side. You don't see, all right, you see the pressure. You can see where I've grabbed it. Okay, right there on the back side. And you tilt this up. Okay. And that's to make it smooth. And then I'm going to lightly sand. Okay, I got that cushion there, right? I'm just going to lightly sand in one direction. You're not going back and forth. We're going in one direction here, so that we're just taking off the rough edges, any spatter from the stain. All right, and that's all we're doing, is just removing the roughness from this door face. All right, we're not sanding at all. We're just removing the roughness off the door so it has a smooth surface as an end result. All right, going in the same direction. Okay, again, I've got this cushion, built-in cushion right here. All right, and then I'm just going to bring it down. Pressure's on the back side, and I'm taking the contour of this finger pull, and we're moving the sandpaper forward. All right. Okay, oh, so you can use that even though, no, this is dry. This is completely dry. You do not want to do it when it's wet, because you'll remove the stain. No, you do not do it when it's wet. Okay. Now I'm going to come with the grain. All right. So you just kind of catch this detail here at the top of that door face and then come forward. All right. All right. Now we're going to catch here again, pressure on towards the back of your sandpaper. So you lift the front of it up just ever so slightly, push down on the back, and pull. And you're catching the detailing here of this finger pull. Okay, it's kind of convex. It has a slight curve to it. And this, making this, okay, a half circle, you're catching the uniformity of the finger pull. Okay, now that's smooth. All right, we're going to do the same thing here. We're going with the grain. You notice I'm not catching this up here, just in the detailing of the finger. Okay. All right. And I'm going to come back here one more time. A little bit more pressure. Nice. 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 All right. You do that on a single drawer or door. If you were doing your front door on a house or a bedroom door, you'd want to use the same techniques, the same methods on a drawer. On a door of your house. Doesn't matter. Wood grain is wood grain. Okay. And you use the same technique if you were doing your door in your house or your bedroom door, any door. If you're staining, that's when you're staining or sanding. Okay. Although if you're sanding, you can go back and forth. But all we're trying to do is knock down any roughness from the wood grain, rising or raising with the stain and creating a rough surface on your finished stain. All right. Now, if you're not careful, you can remove your stain from this edge if you're not careful doing this. That's why you want to take the contour and not really rub up against this edge at the top. All right. You can use your finger back here for a guide on your material here to keep it away from that edge. All right. As you see the gap. All right. Take the time to do it right. Don't get in a hurry, because you can catch mistakes by taking your time. You're not going to make more mistakes by taking your time. So take the time to do it right. Okay? Smooth. Okay. All right. Well, since I've already got this one here done, all right, we're not going to drag this on. All right, I'm going to wipe this down with this cloth. Okay. I just folded this to a clean surface. All right, keep folding, keep getting a clean surface so you don't apply dust to a surface that you just removed it from. All right, and we've sanded this door. Now smooth. All right, now, but I don't want to get anything on this other door. All right. So we're going to move this out of the way. And we're going to spray just this one. All right. So let's get to spraying. Okay, now we're good to go. Camera's not turning around for me. It's resisting. Come on, it's got to turn around. And thanks for being here. It's not turning around. My phone's kind of jacked. There it goes. All right, we're just going to give it a quick once over here. All right, now we want to catch all the edges. Okay, so we're going to catch the outer edge first. Okay, we're going to come over here, catch this edge. Okay, and then this edge. All right, so now we have the outer edges sprayed. Now we're going to do the face. I'm going to catch this one more time. Bam. Now we're going to get the center. Start on the outer edge and work it in. Overlapping as you go, kind of like mowing a lawn. Okay. And overlapping and overlapping, overlapping all the way to the outer edge. Done. All right, so that's complete. Now, Look at that finish. All right. And I'm going to have to hit that lightly one more time once it's dried. Okay. So there you have it. All right, so that's the end of this video. And all my videos, you know, I'm always showing you tips and tricks, whether I say it or not. So know that if you come watch my videos, be expecting tips and tricks throughout the video. That way, when you're done, you go to do this, you're able to take on this project and feel more comfortable about doing it. So, and then if you have a easier, better way, show me. I'm not end all be all over here, you know. My name doesn't start with a G, as in God, you know. So point being is, sometimes there's quicker, easier ways. This is what I know. This is what works. But if you got a better way, show me, tell me. I'd be happy to know. Can't learn enough. So on that note, never give up, because there's always a way, always. And united we stand, and united we make it happen here on YouTube. So I thank those that were here for the live stream. And I thank those that came here after the live stream. This was not supposed to go public. And it did, so okay, it did. But I have a playlist. All these videos are going in a playlist. In my playlist on staining, or how to stain, something like that. So look forward to hearing from you. Bye for now. God bless. Take care. As I just said, never give up, because there's always a way. Always. Bye for now. And bye.